Om Shanti. Mhm. In last Sunday's Murli, Baba was saying that we should. Sound is okay? Yeah. To have attention for the power of concentration. And that power of concentration is essential for many, many other things. So maybe we can do a few concentration exercises together, and then we will share some things from Brahma Baba as preparation, as part of the ongoing preparation for January 18th. Yeah, that okay? So as we had mentioned, concentration, of course, is in many different areas and many different levels. But now we are going to focus and practice concentration of the mind, using that divine intellect to focus the mind. But we will start simple. Baba said to be able to uh, direct your mind where you want, when you want, how you want, for as long as you want. The simple direction. And so to train our mind and intellect in that way. Simple. So we will start with gross objects, gross that you can get a feel of how this concentration should work or could work. There are many different angles to practices, but just this one practice, and then you explore and expand on it yourself further. So at this moment, in your mind, bring about the bedroom where this body sleeps. No? And there needs to be no special posture for that. Moment I say bedroom, the image comes. So, but now you focus a bit more. What is the atmosphere in that bedroom? In your mind, see the different pieces of furniture that is there. What are the vibes in the bedroom? What is the, where are the, what to say? What is the smell, the fragrance in the bedroom? And this is not, you're not, probably, I don't know Zoom, but we are not in the bedroom now. But you are in the bedroom in your mind. You can see, you can feel the vibrations, the atmosphere, you can you know what the fragrance is, the temperature generally, all the objects, where you have your notebooks, your bed, your, what is this, closet. And just for a minute, really as if you are there. And position the body also in the bedroom. And as if the soul observing that whole scene and experiencing it full blast. Some favorite activity you're doing there, reading or writing or lying in bed. And let this living light, the soul, observe it as if from a distance, but experience, even the sense experiences, how the body feels when sitting there or lying down or putting on some clothing or opening the curtains. And no other thoughts, just fully focused there. But take that position as a observer. The silent, invisible observer is observing Rona, in my case. In your case, the silent, invisible star of light is observing Busi in that environment. With full blast concentration and not with hard, strenuous effort, just pleasantly observing what's as if watching uh, a play. Okay, thank you. It was easy, no? And were there any other thoughts in between? Yes, some. No, some may have some essential oil, or some have the Manhattan outside smell in the bedroom, or some bathroom smells mixing in. But all of this is the power of the mind, and you can travel there. And you can be immersed in that experience, even though you're sitting here. No? So this is part of that power that Baba is telling us, but we are not trained to consciously use this power in this way. But with familiar settings is more easy. With gross things is you can see the bed, the mattress, the sheets, the curtain, Baba's picture there. All of you can easily, and you can be in that experience, immersed. So that same refinement, that power use. Okay, now a different scene. Now a scene of a landscape. It can be ocean or some landscape that is familiar with you in the sunset. And you see the sunset and the vastness, like an ocean, the vastness of the space and the sunset. The same thing. Immerse that, emerge that in the mind. Or if you have another favorite landscape scene, fine. And see the details of it. And observe. And this, again, is this silent observer, the invisible silent experiencer. Body is part of what is being observed in that landscape, the setting sun, and the atmosphere and the vibrations. And see the details. Also the temperature. Maybe the wind is there. Some sound of, if it is an ocean, the waves. And some birds. And the beautiful coloring of the sky. And also observe the feelings that are within, that are being triggered by that scenery. Maybe a certain solemnity and silence. And just hold this on the screen of the mind. And aware, perceive the details. Even the subtle details also. like the energy of nature, the energy of the sun, the energy of the body also in that whole scene. And the soul is the silent, invisible observer of it all, appreciating. And if other thoughts come in, you just say, I'm busy now, later, not now. You just come back to that beautiful scenery. And what you will notice is that more your concentration, deeper the feelings. And concentration also means more attention also for the different details. For example, this scene with the ocean, there are also clouds in the sky, or the color of the sky, the colors of the rays of the sun, the waves of the ocean. And the ocean water has its own fragrance and sound. And the cleanliness or clarity of the water, the sand, how the feet of the body are in the sand, and the wind, and some birds flying by. More you're focused on the details of the scenery. And focus just means you may pay attention. More those feelings and that experience comes within the mind, the atmosphere of that whole scenery. A certain vastness, a certain stillness. And we have to experiment more and more with this faculty to pay attention. Okay, thank you. You get the feel of how to train this. Baba many times gives drills, no? So use these drills to do these kinds of practices. It is not just the repeating of the words in your mind or with your mouth. It has to become alive. Uh, And then it creates feelings within you, and then it goes to the subconscious also. Otherwise, it's just like robotic, automatic, superficial, you go over it. And so now another bit more, how to say, subtle. In the mind, you fully see the body and the part that is being enacted through the body. So in my case, Rona and the body. In your case, Busi and the body. In your case, Anita, the whole part. And the living light observing that part. And the living light is pure, coming from Paramdham. So as if from above, observing the story of Anita, the story of Estrella, the story of Sharon, including the body, including those who give birth to the body and siblings, whatever, but it is the living light, as if from the avyakt, observing that part. But the attention is not on the part, the attention is on the living light, the pure being, the innocent child and childlike one who is pure, who belongs to God, is observing the part. And the part has many details and whatever, some sanskars and habits, but the pure one, the living light, is observing. And just play with this. Um, without reservation and without blaming also or saying, oh, even if you feel yourself coming back into this feeling of Rona is me, no, you just play with it and then living light, observing the part, not identifying. But the focus is on the beautiful alokik personality of the invisible being. Completely separate from the part. Just gradually, slowly, as if let the part in the body, let the whole scenery of the drama fade into the distance, and just the beautiful, pure soul, the living light remains. And that light goes to the soul world, to the eternal mother and father. And as the drama fades and as if becomes a point, the dimension of gold and red light and silence opens up, and the living light, the pure, peaceful, loving, childlike, bodiless soul goes home. In full blast, be aware of the beauty of the pure soul, but also the details of the soul world. That vast expanse of soothing, welcoming light. Beautiful home. Home is because Baba is there. Home is because the living light, the royal, the prince-like being of light, the soul belongs here. This is like the palace of light. And perceive the details of the colors, the vibrations of Baba that fill the home, the atmosphere, the purity of the home, the stillness and the silence of the home. Become fully aware of it and allow it to enhance the emerging of the natural nature of the self, the soul. Now, tune in 100% to Baba. One is Baba's form, point of light. But what is that supreme personality? His wisdom, his silence, his love, fully focus incorporeal soul to incorporeal supreme soul. And perceive that purity and that almost like an intimacy one-on-one. Baba knows you and you know Baba. But little bit attention to keep out the role, the body and the part and the drama, the human. This is spiritual, alokik to alokik. The eternal, immortal soul in its original and eternal state, meeting Father, being with Father. Immersed in that sweet, silence. So with that focus, no? Egoless, no, bodiless, viceless, egoless Father, meeting the soul who has left behind, dropped all the physical identity, just the naked, pure, soul conscious soul. So now choosing to become aware again of the drama, as if awareness, attention goes again to playing the part, the living light enters the dimension of sound, of matter, of physical action, enters the body, becomes aware of the dimension of matter again. But hold in the awareness what and where is home and who is I. The living light just comes as a visitor, an observer, putting on a mask to play a part, just like Spider-Man, jumping, throwing things, using the mouth and the vocal cords. It's a game of human life. If this awareness is there, then really nothing will touch emotionally. It is the ego and the false identities that get upset or that get pushed or shoved or feel, take offense. But living light in that awareness, everything is cool. Drama itself is cool. Om Shanti. Brahma Baba used to have this attention. If the stories from Dadis, he was holding this attention all the time. Dadi Janki famously these questions: Who am I? uh, whom do I belong? Where do I belong? Whom do I belong to? All the time, that awareness whilst playing. And when we lose that awareness, we take things personally. Now that happens with the part and this one that. Okay, so that stability of mind comes when this awareness is there. And Baba said we have to increase this power of concentration to hold it because it is subtle. And the drama is gross and like it imposes itself on the senses. But if the subtle senses are tuned in from beyond, you get a feel of concentration. Want to say anything or ask anything?
Om Shanti, all the experiences were really good, really good. Helps a lot.
So, and concentration increases. Concentration and attention is what is, of course, there is the accuracy of the knowledge because of the soul world, we need to use the imagery as Baba describes and what Baba tells us, because otherwise we mix our own funny bhakti ideas or something, as Baba describes it, to make it accurate. As Baba describes himself, he is the ultimate authority to describe himself. But more you go in the detail with attention, and then experiences come. And more those experiences are there, the feelings are there, other things become, how to say, insignificant. You don't get into some row or whatever, something happened in drama. So we just home. What's some fire going on? Okay. Even body can be lost. The eternal kingdom as it is, as if cannot be touched by that. But we need to play with these things, and more we play with them, the power and the subtlety increases, and the insights also increase then. Baba said yesterday, was it, that yoga is a separate subject? This is, we need to pay attention and practice this. And now we are sitting down, so it is kind of more easy, and we are together. But when you go out there or do other things, that is when, mind gets so completely absorbed in the tasks at a gross level, and we completely leave our palace in the sky, as if to say. And to know Baba, not just as a theory, but when he says he is the ocean of love, you will know Baba as the ocean of love to the extent that you can experience love within yourself. And he's been saying, nobody knows me. Very few know me accurately. To know Baba as the ocean of peace means to get a glimpse of what that is like for Baba. Anyway, want to say anything?
I was just thinking that it's also good for clarity in your everyday decision making. Looks like, because you're seeing things from a distance instead of getting emotionally involved in the thoughts of what goes with whatever decision you have to make.
Observing myself, no, and observing Rona, when there is that attention, even in interaction, human interaction, stage is different and feelings are different when in that state. And response, even at a physical level, is different. But it can shift in a second. In a second, you're into that body conscious mode, and then emotions come, and this and that, and all kind of fuzzy, petty. Hmm? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But to pay more attention to this, of course, Baba tells us Amrit Vela is for this. But it's not only Amrit Vela, no? Because sometimes we can have, okay, my Amrit Vela was good, very good. But what about the rest of the day? you know? What I'm trying to say, Maya says, very good, you did very good, Amrit Vela, relax now, that kind of a thing. And you just go back in a mundane mode. Yeah. And you just can get to feel, Brahma Baba was all the time experimenting with this, all the time seeing this. There is a booklet we had every January, we kind of tell everyone on the specialities of Brahma Baba. And these are extracts of Murlis, where Baba has spoken about Brahma Baba's specialities and things that he practiced. And just wanted to read. I mean, this booklet, we can't go through the whole thing. Just wanted to read a few of those specialities. And when you go to Madhuban, you get one of your own. And if some of you might already have that. There is also a shorter version of it. So one of the specialities is to have that nischay, an intellect with nischay, intellect that is sure, faithful, with an intellect that knows. And then combined with that, you can be a carefree emperor. Because drama is fixed and it is accurate and it is perfect for the soul to become complete. Another one was there was love for solitude, but at the same time, being amiable with everybody, friendly, kind, constant practice of creating a soul conscious vision and attitude. And another one is remaining beyond the consciousness of the body, remaining beyond this consciousness of bodily relations, and so free from attachment. So not this is my auntie, my uncle, my body, Rona is me. No. This living light, this observer that we were a little bit also inculcating in this concentration practice. It doesn't feel these are my relations. The alokik beings are my family, the souls, not Spider-Man's uncle and Spider's dog is my dog. No, this is part of the drama. No, Dada Lake Raj, no, before Baba came in him, Dada Lake Raj had children. There were a daughter and son-in-law, and there were grandchildren. No consciousness of bodily and bodily relationships. They all became Baba's children, free from attachment. Okay? So enjoy your day experimenting. Of course, the next step in the experimentation is to do this whilst you're involved in more active physically actions also. But simple steps. You don't have to be high and all. Just the living light is the observer of Rona. Rona doing all kind of things, but the living light. Just begin with that and hold that. And that living light belongs to Baba. Baba is in the company, accompanying. Play. You use your own creativity and using things that Baba has said in Murli. Okay, let's have a minute.
Oh, Shanti.
Thank you, Shanti. Thank you, sister.
Thank you. Everybody have a great day.